A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. As President-elect Donald Trump prepares for his return to the White House, a significant shift in U.S. immigration policy is on the horizon. Tom Homan, who has been designated as the White House's border czar, has unveiled plans to reinstate family detention policies at the U.S.-Mexico border. This move comes as part of a broader hardline immigration agenda that includes stricter border controls and a commitment to mass deportations. Homan, who served as the acting director of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (IC) during Trump's first term, is widely recognized as a key architect of the controversial family separation policy that drew national outrage and legal challenges. In a recent interview, Homan indicated that the incoming administration will construct family facilities where parents and children can be detained together. This is a marked departure from the practices implemented by President Joe Biden, who ended family detention in 2021 and closed 3 IC facilities that housed around 3,000 beds. These centers, described as residential centers, were criticized by immigration advocates and pediatricians for the potential harm they posed to children. A federal judge had previously established a 20-day limit on how long minors could be held in such facilities, a regulation that Homan suggests may be revisited under the new administration. Homan stated, "How many beds we're going to need will depend on what the data says," emphasizing the administration's commitment to showing the American public that it can enforce immigration laws without being inhumane. However, critics argue that the proposed policies could lead to the prolonged detention of children and family separations, raising ethical concerns about the treatment of immigrant families. The American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, and other human rights advocates have voiced strong opposition to Trump's anticipated immigration policies. Lee Gellert, an ACLU attorney, condemned the incoming administration's apparent disregard for the damage inflicted on families during the previous administration's enforcement measures. Amy Fisher, director of refugee and migrant rights at Amnesty International USA, accused Trump of promoting policies rooted in racism and xenophobia, aimed at causing suffering to those seeking refuge in the United States. As the nation braces for these significant policy shifts, business leaders and advocacy groups are urging a more balanced approach to immigration reform that supports economic stability while addressing the needs of immigrant communities. The American Business Immigration Coalition, ABIC, has warned that implementing Trump's mass deportation strategy could result in a staggering reduction in agricultural output, estimated between $30 to $60 billion. With less than a month until Trump takes office, he has promised to initiate what he describes as the largest deportation operation in U.S. history. On his first day in office, he is expected to sign a series of executive orders prioritizing mass deportations, ending the catch-and-release policy, and reinstating the Remain in Mexico program. Homan has stated that the administration will likely target individuals with criminal records for deportation, but he also acknowledged that the focus may shift to include families with children. Homan's comments have sparked outrage among immigrant rights advocates, who fear that the proposed policies could lead to the separation of families, including U.S. citizen children of undocumented parents. More than 16.7 million people in the U.S. live with at least one undocumented family member, and approximately 6 million of those individuals are children under the age of 18. As the political landscape evolves, Democratic lawmakers and advocacy groups are preparing to challenge the incoming president's hardline immigration enforcement policies. The implications of these proposed changes are profound, raising questions about the future of immigration in the United States and the treatment of families seeking a better life in the country. In conclusion, as Trump and Homan prepare to implement their controversial immigration agenda, the nation is left to grapple with the ethical and economic ramifications of such policies. The debate surrounding family detention and mass deportation continues to evoke strong emotions on both sides, highlighting the complexities of immigration reform in America today. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.